Hello, everyone. It's good to see everybody. It has been a long time. It's been 5 days since we started this challenge, so I'm pretty excited to get this going. Let me fix something really fast. I always mess with settings between streams, and then I'm like, oh, that doesn't work, or that doesn't work. And right now, my in-ear monitoring is not working. There we go. I think that should be working now. But I'm pretty excited to continue this. So unfortunately, I was not able to stream on Thursday, and I've got kind of head smacking story to tell about that later. Um, but it's been busy. I've put in like 30 minutes here and there on the build. I don't have enough time in my day to just sit down and crank something out for 5 hours at a time. So I've been working on little stuff, but we're gonna sit down and stream for a couple hours today and then talk about the process, what we've been doing, what I've changed. I changed my mind about some things, so we'll just kind of go from there. But you can tell behind me that people have definitely been putting in the work over here. Like, this just appeared out of nowhere. I'm not sure who did this one. I need to look around, but this is just awesome. Like, the details on the trees, that with the branches and kind of the less leaves. It's really cool. And look at these windows. These are so fun. Fabulous. I really enjoy that. I haven't looked at the front, but wow. Or just the little pumpkins around. Did you see kind of these big pumpkins on this side? That's pretty cool. And also, these clowns went away, but that's because I learned that they are now in the sewer, which is awesome. Love it. I love all the work that everybody's doing. And it looks like a couple people have claimed some stuff. And then somebody's also started that up there. So I'm pretty excited to keep going. I'm I've kind of changed a little bit of kind of how this is feeling. I've started to make a ghost man. This isn't it's not the final product at all, or even towards the top where I've really started to shade everything. Because not all of these blocks on the outside are gonna be the big blocks. We're gonna do some panes to give it kind of a shape, because right now, especially on the top, it's very, very bulky. So we're gonna keep going there and even things out, and then we're gonna continue shading. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to put some arms on this at all. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm pretty excited for this. And I need to know if I want to do kind of like a flowy or if I want just like a flat, spooky ghost, kind of like a flat bottom. And I also want to play around with some pathing and texturing and kind of building up this area. And I need to ponder more about how I want this area right there. But we're only down to 4 days left, maybe? Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty excited to get things going. So I think I'm just gonna start kind of in this ghost a little bit. I think I just want to continue filling this kind of structure out. Sorry, I've got a itch on my nose. So we'll kind of do that. And I'm sorry if I sound kind of nasally or anything. I can kind of feel a sickness coming on, and I just spent most of the day outside. So we'll see kind of how the allergies are reacting. The face isn't doing so well. Got some acne, but we don't need to talk about that. Um, but we'll just see how it goes. So I decided to originally switch from the kind of skull with like the spider legs kind of creeping over this whole area to a ghost. For a couple different reasons. Um, I loved that inspo that I found of the skeleton with the spider body, but I just couldn't find a way to learn how to do a skull super fast. That is such a hard process to learn, and that's one that needs a lot more practice than just me trying to wing it right away. So I want to try to build a skull on a different build project. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to do one for this. I think I just want to stick to the ghost. I don't know. I thought it was it was really challenging. Like, props to everybody that does skulls and everything like that. It is so incredibly hard. Um, but I was trying to mess around with some different textures. I took like a pixel image. I took an image and I put it in like a pixel art generator to like calculate like what shapes and everything were, and it was just becoming a huge project, and the shading and everything that would have to be completed, which I would love. I love a good shade. Um, but it just wasn't becoming probable at that time. So I decided to switch it up. I kind of wanted just like a ghost maybe coming from the graveyard, or like this ghost is kind of like guarding the graveyard a little bit and you kind of like awoken him. So I wanted to change that up at least a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with this so far. Obviously the shape isn't perfect right now. I'm still kind of figuring out that part, but I've never done a building, not like a building like a structure, but just like in Minecraft building like a ghost of this kind of type, or just building with just glass. And I'm really enjoying kind of the process of like the glass fogging and everything. And for those of you that don't know about kind of my more primary form of content on YouTube is on an SMP. It's Chaos Script SMP, and that's where I film videos and stuff. And I'm in the process of editing a video, and it kind of talks about what I've been up to. And I'm gonna tell some really bad dad jokes during it. We'll talk about kind of all the projects where I've been absences. Oh no. It looks like my internet has decided to kick us off again. My internet's just been hiccuping just enough that it kicks us off. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get this back up. How are we doing? Hello? Are we coming back alive? How are we doing? Here we go. Okay. Unfortunately, my internet just gets the slightest hiccup and it just kicks off OBS for some reason. And that was a challenge in my move is that we couldn't get fiber set up. So we're working on non-fiber internet, which is why I don't PvP a lot because my ping is horrible. Okay, but I'm glad we're back now. Gosh, that's annoying. Oops, I didn't mean to go that way. I'm just trying to get kind of this shape more filled out. I got a fair bit on this side kind of done. I'm not gonna lie, the ghost kind of has a flat head, but that's okay. So I think if I just keep going, I just don't want it to get like too similar. I very much like patterns, and so I'm trying not to make it too much of a pattern, but also kind of in the same degree. I don't know. Not the best builder. Just kind of rolling with it. We just keep going. And I realized why it's so quiet. We don't have our music on. We should probably turn that on. Alright, let's get our music on. Get some music to pump us up. I am feeling kind of tired though. It's gonna work. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, kinda not. Maybe we won't have music on. Okay, I touched too many settings between streams. Gosh. Okay. I'll just keep going. Honestly, though, I guess I can tell the story of why I couldn't stream on Thursday. Honestly, it's not a super funny story. It is just more, wow, potato. Way to go there. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, sometimes staring at this glass for too long kind of makes you feel dizzy. Throw that. No, I don't want that there. Wait. Yeah, I do. Okay, so as you know, I talk a lot about things that happen while I'm at university, as I'm currently at university. Content creation's not my full job. It's just more of a hobby right now for me. Nora, thank you so much for the follow. And I was going to stream on Thursday, and I couldn't because I had a final assignment that was passed due. So, a little bit of a backstory. I'm in an American ethnics. So, like, talking about race, ethnicity, it's a prereq for one for my degree. I have to do like a United States like perspective on like the world and stuff. Some requirement that's required by like the state to get my bachelor's degree. And I decided to take the course at an 8 week pace because I would just prefer to get most of it done super fast. So that means double the work, but only 8 weeks of it. So I was pretty happy with that. I thought that was a fair deal. Um, and all of our assignments are due Sunday at midnight. That's just the time I guess like a lot of assignments are really due. It's just the easiest, especially with college students. They wait till the last minute of everything. And for our final project, because it was coming up on our 8 weeks, we're about to start the ninth week next week. And I had the final project to do, and I chose to do like a self-reflective kind of essay to talk about like what I've learned, how am I going to use this in the future, blah blah blah, kind of stuff like that. And so I wrote some of it because I was like, I just need to write down kind of what I want so I can build off that later. That looks pretty okay. And so I wrote some of that done. And then I forgot about it. I put it off. I was like, I know it's due like Friday because the professor sent out an email like, hey, this project's due Friday. Make sure it's done by then. Blah blah blah. I think she said like the class closed on Sunday. Well, I misread the email actually. And the final project was due on Wednesday with the class closing on Friday. So on Thursday, when I log in to check my assignment, see if anything needs done, I see that I have a late assignment, which was the final project, which was worth 30% of my grade actually. I was like, oh no, if I can't get any points for this, I failed the class. And I was in a big panic. I emailed the professor and I was like, hey, so I am so sorry. I misread the email. Is there any way I can make this up? And she didn't respond to me for like 4 hours. So I was freaking out during that whole time. And I was at work when I found out, so I was quickly scrambling. I'm lucky that at work I can work on homework when there's no like tasks to be done. Because I work in an office. I answer phone calls, make sales with people. It's a very easygoing job on campus. And so I start rushing, finishing up this 1,500 word paper. And I'm just like hoping that I can get it done with everything. Um, and then I go to a plant physiology lab. And I do all that stuff. I do some fun plant stuff. I'm not gonna bore you with the nerd science behind it all. Because if I start, I won't stop for sure. Um, and at the end of my lab, she finally emails me back, was like, hey, I'll accept it, but it's going to have a deduction. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you so much. Like, I'm gonna get that done right now. Oh, goodness. There we go. So I rushed to get it all done and I submit it. I wrote that whole paper in like an hour and 20 minutes, which was super fast. I don't even know how many words per minute that is. Um, so that was crazy. So by the time I finally finished writing that paper after lab, I had an exam later. So unfortunately, we weren't gonna be able to have enough time to do a full stream, which was pretty sad, but I'm very grateful that the professor took my work and was chill about it. Allowed me to complete it. Gosh. But yeah, Thursday was panic mode. Very big panic. Okay. So we're starting to connect this down and around. Are these eyeballs the exact same? I think they are. Maybe what happens if I do that? Does that look okay? Yeah, that'll be fine. Just so they don't look the exact same. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, so Thursday was pretty busy. Very nice. You probably just heard a motorcycle driving very loud outside my house. Awesome stuff. Just revving the engine. It's not good for your oil or something, buddy. I don't know. I don't know cars. I shouldn't make any car jokes. They wouldn't run. Oh, okay. Enough of the bad jokes. That was a pretty low joke. But that's okay. Let's see. Just keep going. Pop this one out some more. Yeah. Thursday was busy. Friday, my university Friday was like World Mental Health Day, which I'm a big supporter of. I suffer from anxiety and depression myself, and so I always do some sort of outreach, and my campus actually took the whole day off, gave it to us because we're in the midst of midterms. I've got 2 midterms next week, so that was really nice of them. That was awesome. Unfortunately, I did work 9 hours yesterday at my campus job because I work at a theater and we had a show day. So I was super busy there doing all of my student leadership and things. But it was a good work day. It wasn't anything crazy. So that was good. And it was really nice to wake up and be like, "Oh, let me make some pancakes" and stuff like that. So I woke up and I made my boyfriend and I some pancakes and we ate that and then we went grocery shopping. We made some hummus, made some killer roasted red pepper hummus. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. You should try some. Absolutely delicious. So, it was a good day. And work is very chill. I don't have like any major issues with my coworkers or anything. They're all super positive. It's really just kind of a great family community at my theater, which is pretty cool. It's hard to come by sometimes, especially in the entertainment industry. But yeah, so Friday was pretty busy for me. And today I spent outside. I was watching my baby bro at a marching band festival. So those of the people that don't live in the States, the United States of America. I don't know why I said it like that. It's nothing too fancy. It's a bunch of wild stuff. Old men running politics. Yep. um So anyway, marching band. Marching band is it's where they like play a bunch of instruments and they march on the like football field, like American football, not soccer. It's pretty much the same, it's just a little smaller and the dudes wrestle each other. I don't get it either. It's just something we watch, I guess. And they go out during the halftime and they march and play at the same time, which is pretty cool. It takes a lot of skill. I was in it myself while I was a majorette, which is pretty fun. I'm just getting all the backstories from me today. Yeah, had fun. It was good to see him. He's in he's still in high school. I don't know what that is for other parts of the world, unfortunately. I don't know how to relate high school to other parts. It's kind of like specialization. But it was good to see my family today. We went around, we ate lunch at a cafe. Very tasty. I had the best caprese panini, which is absolutely delicious. Would eat again for sure. I would give it like a 8.5 out of 10. I'm a pretty harsh food critic. I love to cook and bake myself, so I feel like I judge pretty hard. Okay, how's this ghosty boy looking? Yeah. So I definitely think we're gonna morph some of this into the panes because it's just too blocky for sure. Just even it out. Make it more ghosty, especially kind of these parts right here. Yeah. Because that just kind of helps break up the harshness. So we'll kind of go for that around. But I think we do just have this one section. And I do notice, like, looking this way, sorry. I definitely do notice looking this way, there's some holes. But that's okay because the whole inside is going to get the glass fogging. It's not going to really be a big issue for that. But I think we're just going to keep going. But looking for future streams, I'm not going to make any promises on what I will be doing at all. I am hoping, keyword is hoping, that tomorrow morning about, I would say like 10 Chicago time, 10 a.m., that we will stream again on the bakery server where we are located right now to kind of finish off the spooky ghosty, have some fun with him. But I'm hoping we can do that. And then, let's see. I don't know if we'll do any other... I don't think we're going to do any bonus games next week because I'm going to be editing the episode. Which I have an idea for. That I'll talk about in a little bit. But hopefully we can stream again tomorrow. The build definitely will be done on time for the build contest. I actually need to verify what date this ends, but we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see. I don't know. Does that look okay? Yeah, it looks okay. It's not my favorite thing. But I think I'm just more into getting ready to do the glass on the inside. I think that's going to be really satisfying. Pop that there. I don't think I want to go any wider than that. So I think we're just gonna maybe, there we go. Gonna create some ripples. I do apologize if I yawn at all. It's not because I'm bored or anything, it's just because I'm kind of tired. And it's also from science-y. Don't ask me to, like, deeply explain it, but it's from, like, your breathing pattern changing. So I like to speak without breathing, which is bad. I like to just rattle it all off. I could talk nonstop forever. And so when I get to talking for a while, I have to like stop and like really rebreathe. And so you yawn from the breath changing. How your like oxygen levels vary. Stuff like that. I'm not a a health sciences major, so don't ask me too much about it, but just a fun thing. What's happening there? Is your breathing changing patterns? Oh my gosh. Instead of a ghost, I should have built a ghast, like the Minecraft ghast. That would have been great. It's too late to scrap this. I put too many hours into this already. I think I've only spent like no, it's been longer than that. I think I've spent like 5.5 hours just kind of working on everything. Placing all the dirt was rough. Um, did not enjoy that, but the rest of the stuff I really enjoyed. I think I want to look at. I think I'm gonna wait. I think we're just gonna come in here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna delete kind of these old shading we've kind of done here. Back when I didn't know how I was doing everything. There we go. Just trying to create fresh enough. Because I think I'm just gonna kind of keep going layer by layer. I think. So it'll be a mix of like big blocks in here. On like the panes. But this is a pane. So these need panes. That needs a big block. It's just gonna be like I gotta find my rhythm and kind of work my way down a little bit. So, oh my gosh, it's a little disorienting in here, I'm not gonna lie. That's a pin. Oh. Didn't realize I was just on a block. It's funny. Okay, now I'm gonna have to like work my way back in here. And bloop, bloop. There we go. I'm gonna delete those. So that goes there. Awesome sauce. Does anybody actually say awesome sauce? This is just another random thought I'm having right now. But did anybody like say that a whole lot when they were younger or anything? Like they were just like cool, awesome sauce. I feel like maybe because my mom's a teacher, I feel like that might be like more of like a teachery thing somebody would say. I feel like that's probably what it is. Because I grew up with a teacher as my mom. Let's go that. 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 I can't tell. What are you? Oh, you need that. That. That's a block. Oh, wait. So we'll go. Okay. There we go. And then I think if we do big blocks. Yeah. This will work good. I just gotta get in the groove. Keep going again. There we go. I think just taking a bigger step back is pretty helpful too. I'm gonna try for music again. I don't know what's up with Pretzel. It could be that their streaming extension is down for maintenance, something like that. So we'll just kind of see how things go. Okay, and so this is fresh new glass, so we gotta put some panes everywhere. There we go. And then, is that done for this layer? I kind of want to take a step back. There we go. He's becoming a ghost. That's pretty good. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a lot more of staring at the glass. So I'll try to get our music back. So I want some music to jam out to. That'd be chill. It's loading. Let's see, let's see. Maybe. I'm gonna let it load. We'll let it think about it. It knows it wants us to listen to music. It's just gotta wake up. Smell the coffee a little bit. I think if we just keep our little pattern going. Oh my goodness, I can't see my activity. Benji, thank you for the follow. Hello. Welcome to the glass shading, and we've been talking about all of the crazy adventures I've had at university. But mostly glass shading. It's been a journey. And I'm also trying to get my music to work. But I have this issue where I like to touch the settings a lot. So this might just be payback from Pretzel for changing a bunch of settings. Okay. I think we're ready to keep kind of the pattern. Here, let me shrink. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Put that there. That's a block. And pop that right there. How does it look from the outside? Yeah, give me just a sec. Just so I can finish. Maybe that block. Section. Bum bum. There we go. My goodness. Okay, we're gonna fall out of the coast. Yeah. So it's a spooky boy. He could spook you for a lot of different reasons. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So don't be alarmed by kind of the blockiness of up here. I'm getting the glass fogging done, which shouldn't take too long. And then I am going to come back through with some panes and kind of give it some shape instead of just blocks. But it's my first time really working on glass on this massive of a thing. I've done some glass clouds before, but nothing like this. So we'll definitely come through, give him some life, give him a little bit of love. He's got a silly face. He's eyeballing something. He's doing a little side eye somewhere. I don't know where he's looking, but he could be looking at all of this awesomeness. Like, that just appeared. Like, that's crazy. I love the clown in the sewer. Like, I love all of the builds. They're awesome. But yeah. I think we must re-enter the the ghost. Kind of keep going. I'm also wondering if I should just, like, get all of the panes. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be the easiest. I'm honestly just looking for some fun. Right here. I think we just keep going. And if it doesn't look right, I can always come in and fix it. So, I think if we just kind of get this all filled out. Oh yes, and that's a crevice. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the best way is to kind of fill this out because I definitely went with the glass because I wanted it to have more of a transparent feel. So, I don't know. I like what I see so far. I don't know. It's been a fun journey though. I think it was definitely a smarter decision than just absolutely like I don't know, miserable's not the right word that I'm looking for right now. But just like overwhelmed with the skull. That was gonna be just crazy. If I had like 5 hours a day to just sit down and commit to building something like that, absolutely. But not in the limited amount of time I have right now. Ooh, let's see, another thing that I've decided to do in the past week. I made a lot of big adult decisions. Let me just say. There was a lot of decisions being made. So I guess we'll go back to classes. We'll start there. So I had a big Calculus 2 exam. I love math. I loved math when math was fun. But when you get to calculus in university, math is no longer fun. I'm just gonna point that out. Kudos to you if you still love math. But I loved math when math was numbers. Um, math is more letters the older you get. They make it more intense. Um, so Calc 2, um, it's a hard class. It is so many different trig identities that I don't even know what to do with. It is just constant, um, like memorize this equation. How can you manipulate this equation to solve this equation? Which therefore you must input into this equation. It's just that over and over again. To find some silly numbers about like how a washing machine works, or I don't know, silly stuff. Um, Gosh, there's so many like big things that happened in the past week. I'm just realizing it's been so much. Okay. Anyway, but about Calc 2, I went to the exam. I studied. I worked pretty hard. Like I get the general concepts. Um, so I went in I went into the exam and I was like, "Oh my gosh." I did not know anything. And so I kind of sat there, and me with my anxiety, I was just freaking out. So, yeah, that happened. Um, so I did that, and I just changed my major. I was majoring in chemistry. I'm only 3 semesters in. It's not a big deal, and a lot of the courses overlap. But I changed from chemistry to horticulture science. And horticulture science is study and cultivation of like plants and stuff like that, which I love plants. You want to talk plants sometime? I would love to. And I did not need Calc 2. I needed to go to Calc 3 with chemistry. And when I switched to horticulture science, I only needed to go to trigonometry. And so the way it goes is college algebra, trigonometry, Calc 1, Calc 2, and then Calc 3. And so I decided that I was gonna drop my Calc 2. So I did that. So that was good. That was really good for my mental health. Oh goodness, I'm on the floor. Oh goodness, I fell out of my ghost. Let me back in, ghost. So I did that. That was a big thing. Just because I did not want to be in that class anymore. Calc 2 is so hard. Like kudos to anybody that's completed it. I'm sure you had a great instructor for you, but man, that was hard. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, Benji. I'm glad you never had calculus. Um, I hope that you enjoy if you ever do calculus. But I will not be doing calculus anymore. So good night, Benji. Thanks for sticking around, popping in, all that good stuff. Okay. I need to just finish the panes on this side before I get too distracted. And I guess we can also talk about why I wanted to change my major. So, oh goodness, that doesn't go there. Ah, I see the issue here. That's what's been making me fall, because I stopped flying on this stuff. There we go. Perfect. So I decided to change my major to horticulture science for a couple different reasons. But I guess we'll kind of go into the backstory of why I wanted to do chemistry. So I grew up like my family, immediate family, very close with each other. We did a lot of things. If somebody had like a sport or an activity, everybody was always there. It was a very supportive environment in that way. Um, so that was that. Um, and I grew very close with my uncle, and he studied chemistry, and so he bought me kind of like those like science kits you would get out as a kid. And I absolutely loved playing with those. I loved making science experiments. stuff like that. Which is why part of the reason I'm going into the horticulture science, because it's got research and stuff like that, but we can get into that in a little bit later. So my uncle went to blank university. I'm not going to say which university it is. And he majored in chemistry, and he is a chemist. I really look up to him like a father figure, and I was like, that's so cool. I want to do chemistry also. And at my high school, we were a pretty good high school, but there was such a big push because it was the start of COVID when I actually went to um when like my second year of high school is like when COVID really hit. So they were really pushing everybody should be in like the health pathway, and you should take a bunch of health classes, so you should become a nurse, stuff like that. And so I never really got to experience like choosing my own classes. I was forced to be put in like human anatomy, human terminology, like a bunch of health classes like that, getting you ready for nursing school. So I didn't have the best time in high school. I still enjoyed all my theater classes and my AP chemistry class that I took my senior year, but it was a lot of, hey, you should work in the healthcare. There's so many opportunities you could have in the healthcare. And it just kind of went on like that for a while. I'm sure they're still kind of pushing it because we do need more healthcare workers. That's just that's just an unfortunate circumstance for everybody, but unfortunately, I'm not the person to work in healthcare. I would not be a good healthcare worker. I like I love people and I would talk a lot and it would be great caring for them, but I don't think I have the stomach for it. And I greatly support everybody in healthcare and I thank them all the time, but that's just not where I need to be. Um, where am I in the story? Oh yeah. So, I chose chemistry because that's kind of the only major I really knew about because they didn't educate us about other majors and all the possibilities. Because you've seen like all these college pamphlets of like, oh, we have this many majors and opportunities for you, but you never actually get to explore what those really mean, those opportunities. So I chose chemistry just because I was like, you know what, sounds like fun. I love, the basics of chemistry. Everything's cool like that. My uncle had been a chemist and all that too. So I go in to my university um, with chemistry, and my university is not known for chemistry. It's not like a renowned program. There was only 12 people in my freshman class last year, so not many chemistry students at all. My university has about 20,000 students that come on campus, um, which is a lot of students. Um, my university is more known for agriculture and horticulture. It's a very big ag school. They do a lot of animal science, veterinary. Like, they've got such an amazing program there. Awesome stuff. All right, let me get a drink real fast. So, being not kind of like the ag education kind of style, which is agricultural education. I'm gonna just say ag a lot of times because that's just kind of the slang for it around here. Um, so coming to the ag school, I really learned about kind of the different. Did I finish this side? Okay, I did. The different opportunities that can happen in the different plants and horticulture and the different studies and just kind of all of the really awesome opportunities you can find here. So I immediately discovered that I could study plants, which dream come true for me. I love plants. Never was mentioned to me in high school. Otherwise, I would have been all over the program. I would have been initially applying to my school for plants. So, super awesome. I decided to actually add horticulture as a minor. So, to kind of connect to the rest of the world, that's not just the United States. It's kind of like a secondary study, but requires less classes to kind of earn a degree in that study. Um, because it's not my main focus. My main focus was chemistry. So I added that, and I was super excited. I was going to learn all about plants and everything like that. But when I got to my first couple of plant classes this semester, I was super excited, and my professors could actually tell like how passionate I was for plants and for being in these classes and everything. That they're like, "Hey, have you thought about switching to a horticulture science major?" I was like, "No, I'm going to stay with chemistry. Like I love chemistry, but I'm going to like really enjoy this major." So, I did that. I thought I had made my decision that I was just gonna stay with chemistry with a horticulture minor. Um, but just time kind of went on, and I was like, man, these classes are hard. Calc 2 sucks monkey butt. um, so I was like, you know what? Maybe I do want to do horticulture science. Like, I would love to learn about plants and cultivating them and the research and improvements you can make by modifying them and all the nerdy plant stuff that I won't make you listen to me just talk about plants today. Um so gosh, I always get off track. What was I on about? Plants, nerds. Um where was I? Oh, so I fell in love with it, and I came back like 3 weeks later, about like week 6 in the semester, and we just finished week 8 for you. Give you a little bit of a timeline. I was like, hey, I really like the program. How can I switch my major, and is it possible? So the amazing department, they helped me out. They helped me transfer and everything, and it was actually a pretty easy process, which was very good. Look at that. Ghosty boys coming together. So, yeah, that was awesome. And the ag department is just so well funded because there's so many donors. Like, this school is known for agriculture. So, it was super easy. Everybody's super welcoming. There's so many cool opportunities to do research and everything. It was just awesome. So yeah, I switched my major, which was super cool, and I'm super happy. It's also less of a workload, but it's more memorizing, but I'm a person that loves to memorize. So I get to memorize a bunch of fun plant names and everything like that, which is super cool. But yeah, did a lot of stuff like that. Okay. Um, let's see if I can get music to work. Might not work. And that's kind of sad. I was ready to jam out today, but there's nothing I can really do. I just had to talk about it enough. Wait, it gave me false hope. Oh no. Yeah, it gave me false hope. I got too excited too fast. Oh, darn it. Alright. Alright, Ghosty Boy's coming along. We just gotta keep going. And I'm honestly wondering, like, how full does this last texture need to go? Also, this needs to go. There we go. Does anybody else like just the sound of the glass breaking? Because I kind of like it. I think it's a good sound. How am I supposed to fill this in? Yeah, there we go. Okay, where are we on this? Yep, right here. Yeah, so I made a lot of adult decisions. Also, kind of crazy of me, but I did realize after like working 9 hours straight at my theater job that I basically stand all day and I run around, deal with stuff, I help customers, stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into the whole job description. But after that I went to Walmart, which is like a giant superstore, if you don't know. And I caught some ice cream. I am a big ice cream lover. Ice cream is like the best thing ever created. So I went and I got some ice cream and I got some supplies so I can make these like pumpkin cake pops, which is super yummy. So I'm pretty excited for that. So I spent $30 at Walmart on Friday. And then when I went grocery shopping, I spent another $30 on stuff. And then after that, for my goldfish aquarium, which I'll talk about in a little bit, we had something really sad happen. But I needed a like magnetic like scraping brush that you like clip on both sides and like you move it around to get the algae off the sides of the tank. I needed one of those. So I spent 15 bucks on that. Wait, no. I only spent $15 on groceries. That's right. Because I didn't need that much. I just needed some lemons. Oh, I needed onion. That's what it was. Lemons, onion, juice. I don't remember what else I got. Maybe, did I get some crackers? Oh, and then I got some more rum. That's what it was. Went to the Asian market, which super awesome place. Love it. Oh, and then okay, there we go. I reflected back and I was like, wow, I just spent $60 in like 16 hours. That's a lot of money in college. Yeah. So that was like a wow, adulting. Great stuff. But yeah. But yeah, that's kind of how the week has been going. I run around, I do a bunch of stuff, and then I come home and do some stuff, and go to bed, start the cycle over. Oh, what was that? Oh. it was just rendering. My goodness. But I will let out a little spoiler though for my episode for the Chaos SMP, that it's not gonna be like a regular episode. It's gonna be kind of more like a segment, sit down, kind of like a, I don't know. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for again. But it's not gonna be, this is what I did, and then let's go do this, and this type episode. It's just gonna be like, hey, this is what's up. Which is gonna be an interesting style. Also, great news. I am switching editing softwares, which is pretty awesome. I just got a new video edited. It's just a VOD to post out to my YouTube channel of kind of what this is what happens, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to get that out. I just need to, I believe, render it. I don't think I rendered it since editing it. I don't think I did. I don't think I thought that far ahead. I was like, cool, it's done. Close. So I'll get that rendered. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's just the first VOD of this. And then I'm also hoping that I am going to be able to stream some Phasmophobia next week. No promises at all. These are just hopes and goals that I'm talking about right now. But I want to do that, and I think I'm going to play some Stardew Valley just off camera with some friends. Just kind of build some more bonding and relationships with friends compared to just like always doing stuff on camera. Because I love editing and I love kind of sharing the adventures I go on and everything. But sometimes it's just nice to kind of unplug from that section of my life and just hang out. So I think I'm gonna do that a little bit more. But there will be an episode coming out at the end of the next week. That for sure is a guarantee. That's a solid promise. But I don't know about kind of secondary content for that. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear, because you know, things might change. I've had some crazy things happening. Okay, I'm gonna see how this is looking and also give my eyes kind of a break. It is just so disorienting in there. I'm liking it a lot. I think it's turning out pretty well. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I did kind of this crypt area right here. And I got the base structure, like how I want it to, like the shape that I want it. So, there's that. So, that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I am out of my drink, and I will be right back. Okay, perfect. We are back. I just needed some more water. There we go. Okay. So I think I just want to get kind of this final layer. No, final's not the right word. Just kind of this last layer. I keep saying last, but I just want to get one more layer of like the full big blocks in here. Just so I can really kind of see the glass fogging effect. Just so I know what I'm really working with. And this, I'm kind of glad you can just kind of aim it where you want it and it's gonna go. Which, like, that's how it is for all the other blocks. But, like, this is really awesome with the panes and stuff like that. I can just be like, yeah, right there. Something to fog that. And which is very helpful. Okay. I done into this. And honestly, I'm not looking. Hey, yo. My name's Craig. Oh my gosh. Boo for being spooky. Awesome sauce. Welcome in. We are building a ghost right now. Eve Stone, thank you so much for the follow. We're working on this dude. He's very spooky. Thank you. We're working on this. We're doing a spooky build challenge on the bakery server. For any of you Minecrafters out there that know about the bakery server, it's a creative baking, it's a creative building server, and you can get plots and stuff and collab with people. It's really cute. It's so much fun here. Thank you. We're working on glass fogging. My goodness, you broke my audio. So we're just kind of placing a bunch of blocks. We're gonna try to get a little bit more fogging done, and then I'm gonna work on kind of the little crypt over there that I've got going. He's just got that shape right now, so, but that's okay. But we're just gonna keep placing some blocks. We've been talking about how the week's been going. I've had some crazy adulting decisions. Adulting's hard. Just putting that out there. But we've had so much fun. So I think I just want to get some more the clouding done. So kind of the shape that I'm going with the fogging is like block pane block. So it kind of creates more of like a in-depth. And so for the top of the ghost, it's like really dense in there because of how thin it is compared to out there, the farther you go down. So it's been fun. Yeah. Adulting is hard. I decided to change my major at school from chemistry to horticulture science, so we've been talking about plants and stuff. So if anybody else is a big plant nerd, just let me know, because we can talk all about the plants and everything. Thank goodness. Sometimes I just get kind of lost in the ghost, though. Probably because he's just like a big blob of glass. I don't know. That's why they call me Potato for a reason. I know all about the plants. Oh my goodness. Can't tell where I've really placed. I just need to look more at the hitboxes. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. But honestly, I don't know how much more fogging I'm gonna need to do on such like this high depth. Oop, I missed some panes right there. There we go. Like how high depth, and I might just need to do like sporadic blocks, but I also feel like that's gonna be overkill a little bit, or just gonna be hard to place that many blocks in that style. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. Yeah, good stuff. Goodness. I'm also kind of wondering if on some parts should I switch to like light gray glass to kind of like create a darker effect, but I'm definitely going for like the pure ghost white vibe. But there's so many awesome builds here on the bakery server. It's just a big community to gain skills and feel more confident in building. I got invited to this build challenge because I have a building with potato streaming series that I'm working on right now, where I just stream and build something in creative Minecraft to just improve my own building skills, because I love building. I love the process of it, and I think it's just super fun. And so I'm just kind of learning how to apply textures and different shapes and stuff like that. Just really fun. And I'm really hoping that after the build challenge is complete, that we're going to actually sit down and learn how to use World Edit. I've got a collab kind of lined up for that, so I'm hoping that will follow through. But I think that would be pretty fun. World Edit is funny. I have never personally used it. So, especially I had to hand place all that dirt because there's no collabing allowed for the spooky build challenge at all, which is very unfortunate. So, everybody just kind of sat on like the potato that I had to place to like claim like the plot for stuff, and just watched me place all of this dirt because they didn't want me to mess up the World Edit. So that was an adventure for sure. Yeah. Everybody that I talk to on here is like, yeah, I use World Edit all the time. I'm like, that's so cool. Can I can I learn, please? Please let me. There we go. We just pop that there. Ooh, also some exciting news from content more standpoint is that my YouTube channel, my top videos now have like 600 views about, which is pretty cool. That's just super exciting for me. It's a big milestone. I started my YouTube channel like 10 months ago. So it's just really cool to see some of my videos really get a feel for it. And it's the Building with Potato series, which I've gotten some great feedback on just from other people. Really enjoying it, liking the style that I've approached with that, which I've really enjoyed. It's really less complicated than most people make it out to be. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm excited for it. I just haven't sat down to like understand why it works. Maybe that's just because I have like a very analytical mind. That's why I'm doing science for my major. Yeah. No, but it's definitely on the to-do list and I'm pretty excited for it. Because I know once I use it, I won't stop using it. It's gonna be an all the time thing. Okay, these are looking more blocks over here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to take like a small break from looking at all this. Oh, that was a block. Oh my gosh. Just because you're just staring at like all this white right here. Placed right there. Thank you. Okay, I think that works pretty good. There we go. I think we're getting pretty close. I honestly I can't tell. Like up there looks great. I think I've gotten I guess I see this part. Oh, wait. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Super awesome. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, for sure. I think that'll definitely be fun. I'll definitely just make like a big, just creative world, like single player world. I mostly play on SMPs. There's one SMP that I make edited episodes of. There we go. That block. Oh, I can tell I missed. Oop, oop. There we go. Missed that one. Oh no, I'm falling. So, I'll definitely make like a testing world and play around with it. But something I am pretty excited for. I'm gonna just take a slight break from staring at all that glass. But I do have a design kind of plans for the wall that'll be pretty easy to get set up. It's not gonna be like heavily textured with a gradient or anything like that. So that'll be easy. And then I've got an idea of how we're gonna texture the crypt. And then I've got a couple ideas for the path um, texturing, but I haven't quite finalized that kind of in my brain. Everything's just still in my brain. I haven't decided all what's gonna happen. Okay, what's the block? Those are blocks. Ooh, ooh. There we go. I knew there was one in there. But I'm pretty excited. I think I want something with like granite, I think down there. I want it to feel kind of dead. And I need to kind of see if I want to kind of keep this as like a Dracula coffin or if I'm just gonna make it like another gravestone in here. Well, I'm just gonna kind of ponder that some more. I guess I haven't said like the overall theme for this area. So I've got the inspo up on the stream. I can make it bigger for you if it's too small. But I just kind of searched around looking for inspiration and I was like, spooky season something like that. And I just took a bunch of photos from there and it kind of dawned on me that I was like, oh yeah, we have to do a graveyard. So I looked up like creepy graveyards, and then originally I was not gonna do a ghost. I was like, yeah, I'm super advanced in my Minecraft building. I'm not at all, but um oh goodness, that doesn't need to be there. I was like, I'm gonna do a skull with like spider legs. I've never made a skull in Minecraft, and that is not for the weak at all. Like, truly, props to everybody that's made a skull in Minecraft before me trying to attempt. Like, I don't even know how you did that, but like, awesome. Like, all of the photos I saw trying to like figure out like pixels and stuff like that was like all of their work were great. And then there was me trying to be like, what's the shape of a skull? So, and I had a few trial and errors with it, but at the point, it got to the point where I was just like, you know what? That's probably just a little too advanced for me. So I decided to not do a skull. I was like, you know what? I've never done super heavy glass fogging. I've done like clouds before, and that was pretty fun, but I hadn't done any sort of glass fogging, so I'm really enjoying it. There we go. Oh, so I was like, let me tell you about all this, and then I didn't fully say. So the ghost is kind of like guarding coming out of this kind of graveyard, and he's a big boy, and he's just kind of guarding this whole like area, super spooky graveyard. So that's the story for the build. Sorry that I didn't just like say that. I was like, oh yeah, and this is what I was doing. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, there we go. I think we're almost there. I keep saying that. Then I turn around and I see more glass. Nothing but glass in here. And that's okay. But I am really having fun with it. When I first started this, I thought I was gonna have to only use like glass blocks to make a bunch of like air gaps in the ghost. Oh gosh, I'm falling out of the ghost. But I am pretty glad that I discovered when you put a pane between stuff, it creates the same effect, but it's a lot easier to place for sure. And it creates like a heavier feel. Also in the next episode, I will showcase build that I did with class, which is pretty cool. I didn't do much filming with it because it was a lot of trial and error with it for sure. But I'm pretty excited for that to show for you guys. And that comes out next week. It'll probably be more Thursday next week, to be honest. The beginning of the week is always kind of busy for me. So we'll see how much gets edited the first couple days of the week. There we go. Okay, let's check out this spooky ghosty dude. All right, he's coming together. Little dude is working, but I am liking the glass so far. I don't think I need to go super heavily with it more because I do want him to feel more transparent. So we might do some breaking and some like air pockets within because I don't want him to be like too heavy. And don't fret, the outside of this is gonna get some pain love, so he's not just like a blocky ghost on the outsides. We're gonna give him some love. For sure. Just to kind of break up some of this harsh lines. For sure. I just keep doing that in a couple places, like right here. There we go. Yeah. I think that's just gonna be a lot of break something, take a step back. There we go. I need to stop breaking things on the top. I think that'll help with, like, yeah, with that shading a little bit. So he's not super transparent on the top. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break from the ghost for a sec. And I kind of want to go to this right here. So I'm pretty excited for this. So I think I used polished tuff. So, oop, wrong one. I always type in the wrong one. Tuff? So, let's just throw all the stuffs back in there. So we're gonna do kind of some like brickwork a little bit. We're not gonna go like anything too crazy. But we are going to create kind of a more natural feel. So I think we are gonna play around with some of that. Maybe on the outsides. Oop. This doesn't go that far. Wait, how does that? Why are those different? Oh, I see. There we go. And then we want the chisel to give it some shape in here. I don't think I'm going to try to change out any of the blocks for kind of this archway. I think I'm just going to kind of keep it there. But I am going to use kind of the regular tuff to give it some shape everywhere. And I don't think there's tuff stairs. Oh, there is. Okay. So I might use that to like create some crevices and stuff like that. Which one did I did on this? So we'll go here. There we go. Give it some life. How's that looking? That's looking better. Definitely need something right there. I just don't want it to get like, I don't want it to feel too over textured, but I don't want it to feel not textured also. So I'm wondering how this looks. Is that I think that looks okay. Wait, not that one. That. Yeah. I think I like that. Because I think it just kind of creates more of an overhang, and then I think that'll kind of help the tuff kind of feel more. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So now my kind of biggest issue with this spot right here is that I don't have kind of the brick. I think I want this to just be brick, which is kind of unfortunate that I have to break all of these, but that's okay. And then I think maybe for the edges I do the chiseled again, so it feels kind of uniform a little bit. Oh goodness. Missed one. There we go. And then, yeah, that feels pretty good. So maybe I want that a little bit higher. How do I feel with that being higher? Yeah, no. That's a no from me right there. So I think that'll be good. And then I think with this, I want to keep that kind of same shape right there. I think that'll be good. Right there. Perfect. So I think with that, that looks pretty good. And I want to texture that wall in just a sec right there. But I want to give it a break. I just want to kind of get rid of this right here real fast. And then how many blocks oh, I did 4 on that side, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also, that is such a good block for like a floor. Please somebody use that for your floor if you're like wanting like a tough, like that's like a great block for your floor. Because you see how it's like light and then dark and then light. That's awesome. I like that. Please use that. That's some great stuff right there. Oh, I missed one. So this one, this is gonna be kind of like the back of the crypt. Because I don't, normally with crypts, you don't like walk through them. I don't believe so. Like they usually go down. And so I might make this more like a overgrown area. Maybe. And then I think if we just place a bunch of brick, I think this would be fine. Right here. Yeah. That'll be good. And we'll texture kind of that. And oops. We need the roof. A little bit longer. Because we still kind of want that overgrown kind of feel a little bit. So right there. Perfect. And then I think now if we go perfect. Oh goodness, wrong way. There we go. Yeah. I like how that looks. So I think maybe if we did like the center right there. So we did like a little. I mean, does this block rotate? It doesn't. We just did a little something like that to kind of make sure it's not as flat, but it still kind of has the crypt kind of feel for that. And so I think right here, I think, how does slabs look to kind of create like a little bit of an overhang? And then we put some like lanterns, maybe? Not quite that far. There we go. And then here, I don't want to like get too heavy-handed with the texturing. Oops, there we go. But I definitely want it to have kind of okay, that's not too bad. It definitely needs like an additional block in there. So I don't know if we should use like regular tuff in there or still kind of like the smooth tuff. That can't go with like that. It needs to go there. Yeah. That one can go. No. No, it cannot. Did that fix that? Okay. There we go. Because I have to be careful with some blocks like that. And then... Right. And then we'll place one more right there. And... Oh, goodness. And then there... Yeah. Okay. I'm liking those. I'm liking this texturing so far. It definitely feels more crypt to me for sure. Ooh. Also, we can use that new flooring I just talked about in there. Yeah. Okay. Let's not get super distracted. Also, I don't know how do I feel about the slab. I like the slab because it creates more of an overhang. And I think I just need to get some lanterns down on it. And I think I'll like it more. So for definitely here, we gotta delete all this block that we first were going to use. Perfect. Perfect. Whoop. Perfect. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead to add this slab. So I've got kind of an idea. Yeah. And then let's there we go. Plop that in there. That would be good. And then bloop, bloop. Awesome sauce. I keep saying that. I want to know if anybody like said awesome sauce or it's just me. It's been kind of the word of the day, awesome sauce. Because that is one word. Because you know it's like applesauce, but it's awesome sauce. And apples are pretty awesome too, so it works out. Okay. Perfect. I'm liking that a lot better. But I do wonder if I should just like very, very lightly, very, very discreetly, very demure. Sorry for anybody if that brings up anything. But just like very lightly, very casually, just be like, ooh, oop, oop. That's a good place. Yeah. Okay. I like that. It just kind of provides an easy way, especially with the kind of like heavy lines that bricks create. That good? Yeah, I think that's good on that side. Okay. I'm liking it so far. So I'm also wondering for kind of the roof. Give me the tops, please. We should do... I don't think we're gonna use any walls. See, I've got the 3 stairs out. I'm kind of wondering, like, just adding a few bits of regular tuff in there just to kind of, like, even that out. Because that is some harsh lines right there. And I think if we just put some of there, like, maybe some moss has kind of collected on it, a little bit of rubble on top of the roof just to kind of even that balance for sure. I think one more. No, wait. Oh gosh, I'm breaking them. Oh, that one. There we go. Maybe there's like a couple on the roof, like it. Oh no. Matches right there. I kind of like that. And then maybe we can like put a couple like on the little like ledge right there we've got. I think that'll be good. So I think I'm gonna come around. Oh, we could see one right there. Wait, right there. Haha. Yeah. I like that. Bloop. So then we'll stick one like clear down here to kind of make I don't want to get too heavy-handed. It's kind of my greatest fear while doing these textures. Yes. So I like that because then we'll get the slab. Okay. So I'll add a piece over there like that just so it kind of morphs better, maybe. How does that look? I like that. I do think maybe like right here, since it's that big cluster, we stick that right there. Yeah. Okay. Actually no, I'm gonna put it one over, and I think that would be good. Yeah. Okay. And then tooth and this. Oh goodness. There. There. Okay. I like that. And then I think this one. I just don't want to get too heavy-handed, but I think that's needed. Yeah. Okay, and then if we go to this other side. Maybe, oops, wrong one. Maybe it's kind of like a 2 for 1 right there. And then 1 right there. Yeah. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's some solid texturing right there. I think I'm gonna hold on just a second with the lanterns because I want to know if I'm doing like a soul, like the blue lantern or the red lantern, like the regular one. And I'm not for sure which one I should use yet because I want to kind of feel out the rest of the vibe. Because it could totally be like blue lanterns in there. By the way, we need to do the floor. Do some like blue lanterns, but I'm not sure. So and I did put this kind of like wait, why is that so far back? Wait, does that even need to be there? No. Okay, now we're even. There we go. So I put this black wall because I'm not doing an interior of this build that much. But we are going to put a floor in. So honestly, I'm kind of wondering, do I do that and then do I mix it up and then go Is there any way to like place these differently? No. Okay. So I guess we'll go like that. And then we'll go. How would that look? And those touching, and then we went bloop there, and oh goodness, there. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Especially since it's so hard with there we go. Wait. Where did I go? Oh. Just goes right there. There. Wait, something feels off. Wait. Right there. Yeah. And then one back. Oh, there we go. I was one off still. Oh my goodness. Right there. And then kind of what does this look like if I just fill this in? I don't hate that. I think it adds some variety. Okay. Sick. Let's also cobwebs. Just gotta stick a couple in here because it's a little creepy, you know. Some spookies. Spooky stuff. Not there. We're at there. And there. I don't think I want it to touch. Into the black paneling, maybe? Yeah. I think that'll be good. Or I could put like one right there. Awesome sauce. That's coming out really well. Also, that needs to go. And we're gonna make this out of pretty blocks. And yeah, I think we're gonna do stuff like that. So, is there any way we can like and then maybe wait. This might look bad. I think it's okay. I think that looks fine. And then maybe, I don't know, chat. Thinking brain. Thinking brain. Maybe. Maybe that instead. I think I like that more. We'll taste test. We'll see how it feel. I think that's pretty cool. It's good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Okay. So I think we're gonna get rid of this kind of palette. And I'm gonna do a lot with the kind of fence perimeter. Not on stream. Just because that's gonna be a boring process of placing the same thing over and over again. Which we'll start right here. Boop, boop, boop. Back it up, back it up. There we go. Because I don't like this. I don't know what I was kind of doing. I mean, I have an idea. Like, I had an idea. But I think it's just too it's like too on the nose, it kind of feels like. A little bit there. But it'll be solid. Also, this needs to not exist. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of the water? Do I need to fill in every block? Oh no, I might need to fill in every block. Forget it's a creative server. Oh no. This isn't how Minecraft water works. What the heck? Okay, no more water. Goodbye, water. No! There we go. Okay. So I think I am gonna do this, like, little water fountain next. And I think I'm gonna do it out of tub. Because I want it to kind of match the dim darky feeling. Because I feel like with cobblestone, it's so bright compared to tough right there. I'm going for the more tough, spooky stuff. So, I need to remember to count. So, we went 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we went on this block, I think that would be a good size. I'm wondering if we go back, then out, connect. Oh goodness, there's that. Or, maybe we go out one more, maybe. Wait. I did a 5, so wait. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would keep it even in line. But I would need to put it on the outside. And I don't think I want it like that wide. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh no, dirt's going. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. There we go. I think I'm just gonna do it like that. Wait, I want the connection to be out here. Can I do it? There we go. Wait, connect. Wait, connect. Wait, there we go. So I think that's pretty okay. And then I just need to mirror it on the other side. And so, wait, how did I do? What did I do? Question mark? Exclamation point? Question mark? Connect? Oh wait, connect. There we go. So if we went... No, this feels wrong. Okay. I'm trying to connect things that don't connect. Okay. Wait, just a second. Restart. I can count. It's my superpower. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go here and we'll put that there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we're gonna do it slightly off. That's okay. So we need to go 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. How far? 1, 2. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is only 7 apart. 1, 5, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I need to go. So I only need to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's tough stuff. This is why I'm not in Calc 2 anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Counting is indeed hard. Okay, and then connect. 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 Ta-da! That was much harder than it should have been. Okay, so now I need to remember the process where I place 2 random, and then I go behind, and I tell them to connect, and then they magically do. And all will be swell. Oh. What? Aha. Aha ha ha. Okay. There. 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 Oh. 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 Wait. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why am I also doing this in like a survival standpoint? Okay. There we go. That was much harder than I thought. Okay. Wall, wall. And then let's go. Okay. And then I'm gonna add water, but I'm going, in my own time, I'm gonna figure out the command to make it like swampy water. So I'll do that in a little bit. Yeah, we've got that. Oh, and then down in here we should get tooth. Tooth. Yep-a-do-do. And because we're not gonna have any dirt in a cute little area. Let's go polished first, and then we'll texture with the other stuff. Okay, and then we'll go here, and dirt, and dirt, and right there. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute and spooky. Also, for those of you wondering, this tree is not staying here. I just haven't torn it down. I placed it to see how I would like a tree, and then I forgot you have to destroy the base. So, the tree lives for just a sec. But, yep. And I think I'm gonna just destroy this for now, because I don't like it that much. So I'm gonna look at some more inspo pictures to see how a coffin would kind of look, but we'll see how it goes. But I kind of want just that open space to envision it real fast. Yeah. Oh, I think things are coming along pretty good. I think we're gonna finish it off for today with just a little bit more. I need a paint. Oh gosh. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Just fix the work. I think we're gonna do a little bit more kind of texturing in here. Because I'm kind of wondering, do I just make a big... Oh wait, oh wait, oh. I'm on the ground, Let me... Yeah. I think I might just do that, and then... I think I just want to do like a bunch of panes in here, just kind of like really fill in the gaps a little bit more. Because I think if I just place these sporadic enough, I'm gonna just do kind of a control test really fast right here. I guess this is, oh gosh, kind of like intensely in the head, so it's gonna be kind of hard to distinguish. But I think if I just go in here, need some on this level. Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good enough fill area. I wonder, I think this might get too thick. Not gonna lie. I think it might just get too thick for the kind of taste that I'm looking for. But I can also choose how to place it and allow more air bubbles. Let's go out of the ghost. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's too thick. So I think I'm just gonna save it for next time. Or maybe I'll do a little bit without, so we're not just staring deep into this ghost. I'll break some of this since it's so loud. See if that helped. Break that. But I think I'm gonna play around a little bit more. So I also feel, yeah, that's a lot better. Up there. It's kind of that area right there where my cursor's on. So I think I'm gonna leave this like this for today. Thank you all for hanging out. And I'm gonna work on kind of texturing that. I'm gonna allow some more air bubbles, and then I think we're gonna do kind of paths and actual like tombstones. And maybe we do like a bigger one, like maybe that the ghost came from, right here in this space, and I'll put like RIP on it. That's just an idea, but just give you an idea of kind of what my future stream will look like. But, oh my goodness, I got an eye itch. There you go. Well, we'll sit on top of the rid of the ghost's mouth like he's gonna eat us. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I have had a wonderful time. It's been super great to get back to streaming. I'm sorry we couldn't do it on Thursday, but I'm super glad we got to do it today. I don't know for sure when the next stream is gonna be, but there were probably, fingers crossed and arms crossed, that there will be a stream tomorrow. Um, Morning for me, like 10 a.m. Chicago, like Central Time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm really hoping I can. But we'll kind of see how technology pans out for me. It's thrown a fit for me in the past. But thank you guys for real. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. And let's go ahead and find somebody to raid for you. Perfect. I think I'm gonna send you over to Phasmophobia. So, this is like PG-13. I tend to keep myself more PG, but I think we're going to send you to From Colin. He is a Phasmophobia streamer. He does a lot of indie games. He does um a lot of like horror games. He's super fun. He's awesome. So I think we'll go ahead and head that way for you guys. Thank you again, and I hope I get to see you hopefully tomorrow. And I'm ready to get this kind of build challenge finished off and working on all of that stuff. So thank you again. We'll see you later.